Eric Trump, Ellen DeGeneres is a deep state mole, by Sean for yournewswire.com. Eric Trump has accused Ellen DeGeneres of being a deep state mole who works for a shadow government trying to undermine the Trump administration. Donald Trump's son took to Twitter after becoming frustrated when Twitter offered automated suggestions about who he should follow. The accounts recommended to him were Hillary Clinton, Barack Obama, and Ellen DeGeneres. You've got to be kidding. Shocking. Once again, here are the Twitter suggestions of who I should follow. Hashtag Deep State. Isn't that something? All three of the accounts belong to deep state agents, according to Eric Trump, and are being promoted by the Democrat-aligned social media site. This isn't the first time Ellen has used her influence to promote the New World Order's agenda. Back in October, she conducted a bizarre interview with Las Vegas shooting security guard Jesus Campos, who had mysteriously vanished after the attack but conveniently reappeared to tell his story to Ellen. Fox News anchor Tucker Carlson questioned why Campos gave his one and only interview to Ellen DeGeneres, a person sponsored by the owners of the Mandalay Bay Hotel, MGM. After playing a clip of the interview, Tucker remarked, "Is that really an interview? Well, it turns out it could actually be a bizarre case of cross-marketing by MGM Resorts that owns Mandalay Bay, sponsors, by the way, the Ellen DeGeneres Show, and features Ellen-themed slot machines in many casinos, including Mandalay Bay." Carlson went on to interview Mark Stein, who agreed that the whole thing seemed completely staged because, whether by intention or design, nothing is proceeding normally in this case, up to the absurdity where someone says, "I'm going to give one interview and I'm going to give it to Ellen DeGeneres," Stein told Carlson. Stein noted that the timeline changed repeatedly and not a single photograph was released of Paddock by authorities, despite Las Vegas being one of the most heavily surveilled cities in the world. There's dishonesty in here somewhere. I don't know what it adds up to, Tucker said. Where she had him on. Absolutely.
Well, the shooting in Las Vegas, the aftermath, ought to be a search for truth. So why is MGM, the casino company, letting it become a battle for the bottom line? There's a lot of PR machinations going on you may not be aware of. So up next, we want to tell you about the bizarre way the Mandalay Bay security guard, Jesus Campos, was apparently manipulated by MGM and Ellen DeGeneres. An amazing story. Stay tuned. We still don't have answers to even basic questions about the massacre in Las Vegas, but we do have a lot of questions. Jesus Campos emerged publicly for the first time this week. He was the only eyewitness, certainly the first, to the shooting at that hotel from within the building. He gave an interview on the Ellen DeGeneres Show, but bizarrely, the whole interview apparently was part of a marketing push by MGM, which owns Mandalay Bay and, among other things, operates several Ellen-themed slot machines. Watch.
I have a brand new slot machine. It is from IGT, and it's got new bonuses that are so much fun. I was in Vegas, and I went to the MGM Grand, and I surprised some people who were playing my machine, and here's what happened. Wild! Come on!
So now the Daily Mail is reporting that MGM, the company, makes those slot machines, insisted that Campos appear only on Ellen DeGeneres' show, fearing that his responses to any other interviewers, real ones, could alter the public perception of the shooting timeline and affect their legal position. Chris Spargo is a Daily Mail reporter, and he joins us tonight. So, Chris, this sounds like part of a, I don't know if cover-up is too strong or not, but part of a marketing effort. This sounds designed to spin rather than explain the facts to the public.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Now, we heard last week that Jesus Campos was going to give 5 interviews on Thursday, and after 2.5 weeks, we were all looking for answers. There's just so many things that are still lingering about the shooting. And then a few days before, he just disappears, and we don't hear anything at all. And then we learn on Tuesday night that he's going to do Ellen DeGeneres of all shows. Now, we spoke to a TV insider who confirmed to us that this was all MGM. They were concerned about the timeline, which keeps changing in this case, and that Jesus would not be able to keep it straight if he was put on very hard talk shows or news organizations were going to pressure him about it.
I mean, look, I feel for Campos. He didn't do anything wrong. He's walking by, shot or hit by a ricochet. I'm still not clear exactly what happened. So I'm not attacking him in any way, just asking an honest question when I ask you, why is he a hero exactly? Ellen DeGeneres did this whole thing, you're a hero, we love you, we're celebrating you. According to the timeline, where's the hero part come in? I'm honestly confused. What does that mean?
Well, that's the whole thing, too. I mean, the original timeline had him showing up at 10:14, a minute before the shooting stopped. Then the second timeline came out, which is when he was heralded as a hero, which said that he arrived at 9:59, which was 6 minutes before the shooting started. Now, that's a timeline that caused all these problems, where people were saying if he was there 6 minutes before, and it took police all this time to get to the room, then there was clearly some miscommunication. Right. Did he phone into MGM, and did MGM not tell the police? What's going on here? And now you have victims' families, other people who were shot, thinking, well, if you didn't call the police for 6 minutes, what could have been saved if this hadn't happened?
Okay. Have we settled on a timeline exactly, or have authority?
Well, as you can see, but this is really quite shocking that this was suggested to Eric Trump, who he should follow on Twitter. This with the Ellen DeGeneres just only proves that she's a mole. Yeah, she's being paid to do this. Okay, that's your answer. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And again, thank you so much for watching.